Equity is a major issue that we're looking at. And California, in their pilot, did just a wonderful job looking at equity, and they're looking at it again now. I mean, we are looking at, many people that, don't have bank accounts. They don't have credit cards. I mean, it's very difficult to participate in this program if you have if you operate on a cash only basis. As you can see from my background here, I grew up on a wheat farm and in North Dakota. And when I grew up there, it was 100 people, and now it's about 62. So I know rural, and I'm still back there. We still have our farm, and I talk to a lot of people, and I've talked to people about this issue also. And, most people, at first, they're very hesitant. But, like I tell people, rural people are smart. They deal with technology all the time in farming and in various aspects of their lives. They understand that they may be paying more. And several of our studies have actually shown rural drivers will pay less under this because they drive heavier vehicles, they drive older vehicles, they get less miles per gallon than certainly some of the more efficient and certainly the hybrids, obviously. But I think that it's an issue that we have to be looking at closely, especially on the equity side. And that is just taking some, extra work on studies. Washington State in their pilot was very careful to include people from all, from basically all economic groups. And I think that we need to be very cognizant of this as we look to the pilots for the future of how we can deal with this. But again, this technology is getting so sophisticated that people can, if somebody registers saying that they're, that they are a low-income individual or whatever a state would recommend, I mean, the technology can be adapted directly to that. Right now with the gas tax, it can't. I mean, everybody, no matter what, you pay exactly the same thing. If you're wealthy, if you're a billionaire, or if you are living in poverty. I mean, when you pull up to that pump, that's what you're paying. I think anytime you mandate anything, people have resistance, myself included. And I think that we just need a lot more study on this. But I definitely think we need volunteers to be able to provide information. I just don't think we should be able to mandate it. However, I do think that after several, we're proposing the MBUFA, that we have an 18-month, I believe, a 12 to 18-month national trial. And from that, spend a year ramping up. We're big fans of planning at MBUFA. We really believe that you need an advisory group that comes from a lot of different areas, and then do the pilot for probably 12 months to 18 months and then study a lot. So what we're hoping is that in the next authorization, we will be doing that. And then we can provide, or whatever from the law, the group can provide to Congress and to the next to the administration that's making these decisions, we work for this nation. But obviously we're in a crisis. We have to do something. So I think, doing nothing is not an option.